Hello, everybody. Welcome. It is finally time. This is the announcement video for our digital detox challenge. So, first of all, if you are here hoping that you are the winner, I hope you're the winner too. And I saw somebody mention in the comments because I was looking through them briefly just a moment ago. They said, I hope they do more things like this just in case I don't win. And we are doing a lot of these types of events. So if you are not one of the two digital detoxers we're going to pick today, then I hope you'll stick around. We're going to have a lot of fun events like this. So yeah, hang out. And today we're going to have a lot of fun too. I'm Craig. I do a lot of videos for the Reviews.org channel. I've been with the channel for several years now. So I'm hoping many of you have seen my face. If not, then I hope that you'll subscribe and watch the videos that we put out. We like to think that they're fun and helpful. So thanks for joining today. As I said, we're picking two digital detoxers. One of them will be from the US, the other from Australia. Believe it or not, yes, we do have a Reviews.org Australia. And so we're looping them in and really excited to get our Australian readers and viewers involved as well. Okay, so in case you're, another thing to soften the blow, in case you're not chosen as a digital detoxer, we're also giving away a few, what are we calling them? Timer lock containers. Here, let me actually show you what they look like. Here we go. This is it. This is a timer lock container. So you can see it's got the lock up on the top of the timer, so you set however many hours and minutes you want to, get rid of your phone or the food or the cigarettes or whatever it is you want to drop in there. But today we're talking about tech, detoxing from tech. So that's what that will be for. We're going to give away 3 of those throughout the course of this live stream. So hang out, have some fun. We're also going to be doing a bracket, a live voting bracket. If you've been on these live streams before, you might have seen me do these. It's a ton of fun, and I think we'll all have a lot of fun with it. What we're going to do is try to decide what the toughest category of tech to give up would be. So stay tuned. We're also going to have a special guest coming in from the National Day of Unplugging. And the organization behind that. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and they're going to have some stuff to give out as well. So again, thank you everybody for joining. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll do the first round of voting, and then I'll do a giveaway winner for one of those timer boxes. And then we'll continue on. It'll be toward the end of this stream that I'll announce the winners. We're getting those names, and I'll announce that toward the end. So we'll give it a little while, but while we're waiting for that, let's have some fun. All right. So as you can see, I have a very, very high-tech and beautiful spreadsheet that I'm using for our voting here. And I'm going to have some live, like I said, live polling. So if you are watching on your phone, I'm not sure how that'll work. Maybe you've got a phone that does picture-in-picture. If you're on a PC, maybe that'll be easier. But I'm going to be putting links in the chat, and so you'll be able to vote. All right. So the first thing up, well, like I said, what we're trying to decide here today is the toughest tech to give up. As long as we're talking about digital detoxing, what's the last thing that you would give up? Our first round here is smartwatches versus TVs. Okay, so again, these are broad categories. We're not talking about, we're not talking about a specific TV or a specific watch, but just a category. All right, so I am going to copy that, and I will post it in the chat. So go ahead and click on that link when you see it come through, and then I will show you the results as they come in. All right. So the toughest tech to give up, smartwatch versus TV. Go ahead and comment when you see that. I'm going to go ahead and share that a few times. Uh-oh. No, it may not be working on Facebook. So if you're watching on Facebook, these links may not be working, and I apologize for that. You may want to pop over to the YouTube channel and watch there. Hopefully they start coming through. And if not, then, well, I guess we'll see. Okay. And it looks like it may not be working the way that I want. So, oh, yes. Okay. People are coming in with the votes. All right. Well, okay. 0% smartwatch, which is kind of what I expected. Okay. These were like seeded rounds, right? So the smartwatch was like the number 8 seed. Oh, okay. With a few votes coming in against the TV. That's your Duke. That's your number 1 seed. And it looks like it's acting roughly accordingly. Smartwatch is useless, says somebody. I disagree. I do like smartwatches, but I admit I would vote TV on this. So I think we're all pretty simpatico. All right, let's go ahead and call it there. I will pop into this screen now. And we're going to go ahead and give that one to the TV. Oh, there we go, to the TV. All right, so the TV comes through. Next round is going to be the game console versus smart speaker. So when we're talking about smart speakers, it could be Alexa, the Echo. There, that's a safer name to say, or the Google whatever. Versus a game console. This is going to be tough. This is one I suspect this will be a lot closer than the TV versus smartwatch. But let's find out. Okay, let's get that URL again, and I will share that a few times. In fact, if any of my Reviews.org people are watching, go ahead and pin these comments when you find them, and that'll help people be able to see them. Okay, so that should be coming through pretty quick. All right, so those have been shared a few times. Okay. It's 9 a.m. in Australia and you need to get ready for work. Well, have a good day at work. I really hope you do. I'd love to have you stick around, but hey, work comes first. And if you win, we'll email you anyway. So, okay. So, all right. It looks like it's coming through. Oh, boy. Game console versus smart speaker. The game console is racking up a lot of votes. 2/3 of the vote. Wow. Okay. Well, there you have it. I'm going to give you another 30 seconds to cast your votes, and go ahead and hit the chat. Let me know why you choose what you choose. But right now, barring a miracle for the smart speakers, it's looking like the game console is going to win. I could go either way on this, to be honest. I'm a PC gamer, so I don't need the game console so much. But I do like the game console. All right. So we'll call it there. We're going to say that the game console with 69% of the vote is our winner. So, all right. Game console. Oh, that's not what we want. There we go. That's what we're after. All right. So it's going to be eventually game console versus TV. Boy, that could be interesting because you can't play a game console without a TV. I guess you kind of can. Depends on the console, right? Okay, so we'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Next up is going to be a computer. It could be a laptop, could be a PC, could be whatever, versus a tablet. What do you want? Do you want something with a little more power, a little more versatility, or do you want something that's more portable that you can use on the go? All right, what is the toughest one to give up? Let me get a link for that one. The toughest tech to give up: a computer versus a tablet. All right, justify your votes in the comments. Here comes the link for that, and let's go ahead and show you what we're looking at. Let's blow that up. You don't need to see me that big. Not my best day, you guys. I'm working with a cold here, so I apologize if I am a little snifflier than normal. Here, I'll give you that link one more time for the straw poll. Computer versus tablet. It'll take a few more seconds, I think, for those to start coming through. And let's see what you all think. All right. So a lot of people are saying computer by far. Hate my work tablet. All right. Computer. Wow. With 865 votes, 100% saying computer. Interesting. I would have thought, I figured the computer would win, but I would have thought at least somebody would say tablet. It's nice to have something that portable. There you go. All right. Tablet's coming in with at least a few votes. You know what's funny is the last time we did this, there were so many votes cast all at once that we literally broke this straw poll site. And so I'm kind of nervous to see what happens, to see if y'all can break the site again. I want to see. We've got 3,500 people watching, 3,600 people watching across a couple platforms, so I want to see as many of you as possible click through and let's crash the straw poll. That just sounds like fun. Okay. All right, computer's looking good. All right, well, let's go ahead and call it there for the computer. I'll go ahead and let's see, get rid of that. All right, computer. Yeah, that's looking good. All right, tablet is out. Next up, okay, this is a weird one. This is supposed to be a Roomba. And so this is a smartphone versus a smart appliance. Again, this one is pretty much, this is 8th seed versus number 1 seed, but still, if we don't vote, it doesn't count, and we'll never know if perhaps the smart appliances could have won out, because that's what I'm counting here. It's not just Roombas, but I'm talking, smart fridges or I don't know, washers and dryers, whatever, smart appliances that you have around the house, whatever you think would be the toughest to give up. Again, I think I have a pretty good idea of how this one is going to go. Oh, yep. I think I may have used the wrong link. Let's see. Let me try that again. See if that was okay. Here comes the link. I'll just post it a few times right in a row. There we go. All right, that should give us enough. So go ahead and pop in, cast your vote. And it looks like, okay, a couple people are in here saying smartphone. Yeah, is this even a competition, says Cynthia? Yeah, that's it. Like I said, it's the number 1 seed. I think smartphone, it's going to be tougher when we get further down. All right. Phone, obviously. Which one? Oh, so Brandy is saying that Roomba, hands down, is the tougher one to give up. Oh, interesting. Okay. So you'd rather have the robot doing your chores than having the sum of human knowledge at your fingertips. But hey, who am I to judge? All right, smartphone is running away with it, 96%. I think this is our most lopsided yet, so I'm comfortable calling it there. We'll go ahead and get rid of that one. Here we go. All right, smartphone, just as I suspected. It's coming up here. It's going to go up head-to-head versus the computer. All right. So before we move on to the next round of voting, we've got 4 devices here: TV, game console, computer, or phone, smartphone. I want you to, in the chat, tell me which one would be the toughest one to give up. So you're kind of predicting the winner right now. In the chat, let me know what you predict, and why. If you do that after I throw something in the chat, so any name below my comment in just a moment, we'll pick one of those completely at random, and that person will win one of these timer lock containers that I showed you just a moment ago. So, in fact, here I'll show you that again. What we're looking at is one of these. This is a timer lock container. So even if you're not chosen as a digital detoxer, you can still kind of do your own digital detox with something like this. We're going to give away a few of these today. So again, not only do you need to tell me which one you think would win, but just give me a sentence, just one reason as to why. I need you to give me a reason as to why, and then we'll pick one of you at random. So, and it needs to be after this comment that I'm putting in right now. Okay, so again, this is going through on YouTube. I'm not sure if our Facebook feed is actually working, to be perfectly honest. So I guess we'll see what happens. All right. Let's go ahead and put those in, and we're going to choose somebody. And I am going to double check how things are going on the actual the live feed. So pardon me for there we go. Let's mute that. I just wanted to make sure that it's working okay. Yeah, it's looking all right. Okay. While we are waiting for that winner to come through, oh, there may have been an echo there. If there was, I'm sorry. While we're waiting for that winner to come through, I'll just remind you all of what it is that we do. If you subscribed to the channel so that, for the purposes of this digital detox, then I hope you stick around. I hope you subscribe, hit the bell icon, all those fun things, because what we're trying to do both on the channel and on the site over at Reviews.org is give people the best context possible for their purchasing decisions when it comes to consumer technology, stuff around the home. So we do a lot of TV and streaming stuff, cell phones, smart home stuff, internet issues, whatever. So all that home technology, that's what we're here to help you out with. And I hope that you stick around and check out some of the other stuff that we have going on. Okay, so it's looking like the winner for this round is Joan Conkey. I hope I'm saying that right, Kohnke. So Joan, congratulations! You have won the timer lock container, whatever we're calling it. What I need you to do is email giveaways@reviews.org. And I need you to provide, so obviously we got your name, but put your name, your address, and a phone number we can reach you at if necessary. It probably won't be necessary. And also a screenshot or something to prove that this is your account that we were seeing. So Joan, congratulations. Email giveaways@reviews.org and we will get you hooked up. All right, let's do one more round because this is only 2 rounds of voting. We'll do one more round and then I'll bring on a special guest here in just a moment. So first up is going to be TV versus, let's see if I can, what was it? TV versus game console. There we go. Okay, TV or game console. See, I had these created beforehand for the last round, but I wasn't sure what would win, so I couldn't create it before this. All right, now I've got that. Let's go ahead and get that link to you. Go ahead and check that out. Okay. TV versus game console. I suspect I know what's going to win, but hey, you know, gamers are a very proud bunch. I could see them pulling through on this and knocking down the TV. Who knows? Maybe it's a Nintendo Switch where, you know, it's all handheld or, you know, whatever. So it could be any kind of game console. It doesn't have to be one that's dependent on a TV. Oh, do not see the link here. Let me give you the link a few more times. I will just spam our own chat with links to that straw poll. All right. There we go. All right, people are coming in now. All right, game console is putting up a bit of a fight, but the TV's looking pretty darn good. 3,800 of you, and I've got about 1,100, 1,200 votes. So let's see what else you got. Can the game console people come through? Probably not. Nah, that's a lot of ground to make up. And with that many votes in, 1,500 votes, I'll go ahead and call it there. We're going to say the TV wins out, as I suspected it might. But again, you don't want to assume, right? So, all right. Here's how things are looking now. We've got the TV. We'll put that up here. Now we've got the PC or laptop versus the smartphone. This is going to be a good one. I'm really looking forward to this. To be honest, like I said, these were kind of seeded. I was kind of hoping that we would get this particular matchup because I think it's going to be fascinating. So let me go ahead and create that poll. We're going to do computer versus smartphone. Okay. Let me get that link for you. And here we go. All right, like I did last time, I'll go ahead and kind of spam the chat with a few of these links. Go ahead and click through when you are ready, and let's see what happens. Computer versus smartphone. I am interested, like I said, to see what you guys have for me on this. All right. Do we need the link a few more times? Just make sure that's going through. Again, if you're watching on Facebook, where I think the feed should be going through, if you're watching on Facebook, for some reason the commenting isn't going through, my comments aren't going through to Facebook, and so you may want to pop over to the YouTube channel and you can participate that way, which you should do anyway, because that's where you're going to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hey, so see that, you guys? I'm a professional YouTuber. I remember to tell people to like and subscribe. All right, now we got it coming in. Oh, the smartphone is killing it. Smartphone at 76%. That's actually not as close as I expected it to be, if I'm being honest. Because, let's think about it this way. We're talking about digital detox. We're talking about giving up our dependence on technology. And I know that the question here is, what's the toughest tech to give up? And so you're just giving me your honest answer. But consider it this way. Your computer, especially if you have a desktop computer, it's not going anywhere. So you can't take it with you, which means that it's going to be easier to distance yourself from that technology. Not bad. But that being said, it's looking like the smartphone is our easy winner here. So we will call it there and do our last little thing here. Smartphone takes the cake. All right, so that's going to set up our final. Let's go ahead and we're going to do the final vote here in just a few moments. But before we do that, go ahead and hit the chat again, and same as before. Excuse me. I want you to pick what or predict what you think is going to win versus smartphone or TV. And we're going to pick one person to win one of those fancy schmancy lock boxes, the timer lock container. So that's what that looks like. You'll be entered to win one of those. So I'm going to make a comment. So wait until mine comes through, and then go ahead and make your prediction and justify it. All you need is a simple sentence. Here's why I think the phone is tougher to give up or the TV is tougher to give up. You let me know, starting whenever that shows up in your feed. So, and we'll wait for a winner to come through. All right, now while we're waiting for that, let's get rid of that. I am going to bring in our special guest for today. This is Kim. She is from the National Day of Unplugging. So Kim, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Craig, and hello to everybody in the Reviews.org YouTube channel and Facebook feed. I am the executive director and co-founder of the Unplug Collaborative. We're a non-profit tech-free resource center to help people find ways to add meaning and fun into their unplugged time. We're also the home of the National Day of Unplugging, which has been an annual awareness campaign since 2009. Always happens the first weekend of March. So we had that a while ago. Obviously, this year was a little different for us, coming in from the pandemic, and unplugging is just more important than ever, but it was also a little more difficult than ever because we've been working and going to school online and using a lot of screens. So on our website, you can actually find a list of 50 plus ideas of what to do when you're unplugged. And it features projects like scavenger hunts and scenic drives and the hikes and secret stairs. We've got special programs like Crochet for a Cause. And that was really fun because we got a lot of celebrities involved this year, like Kristen Bell and Selma Blair and others. It was a great year for us. We had over 1,300% involvement jump this year. That was over 38 countries and still counting. So yeah, so that was we really were excited. We weren't sure. So that was fun.
So the idea of crocheting instead of playing a phone game or something. This has been a few years now, but I myself am I don't know, whatever. I won't use the adjective I was going to. I got into cross stitching, and it was an amazing way for me to unplug and to zone out all the stuff I'm usually listening to or watching, and just maybe put on some music or whatever and cross stitch. So yeah, there's all sorts of stuff you can do, and I love my technology. Obviously, I review technology and talk about technology on the channel. I love it, but I have to admit, it is really nice sometimes to just find something else that you can do for an hour a day or whatever.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, it has there's a lot of benefits to unplugging, and that's why we're so thrilled about this partnership with Reviews.org, because you all empower people to buy things and make smart choices about what technology to buy, and what we do is help you find healthier ways to interact with that technology. So it's a great situation. We love this 24-hour digital detox challenge, and so excited to learn about who's going to be the people taking that challenge. It's just giving so much more inspiration to hundreds of people, hundreds of thousands of people, really, all over the world, to know that you can have emotional and physical benefits when you unplug.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we appreciate you joining us and lending your heft, I suppose, to this thing that we're trying to do, and this fun thing that we're trying to. It's I guess the point is we want it to be fun for people, and that's why we get the prize money and make a whole thing out of it. But ultimately, it is about all of us hopefully taking a step back and saying, maybe I can unplug a little bit more and enjoy the world around me as much as possible. So to that end, now you guys are providing a few things for our viewers today, right? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we collaborated with you guys and created a 24-hour digital detox guide, and that's available on our website. You sign up to get an NDU free membership. It's all free, and there's a lot of great tips about how to kind of set up your home so that you can feel successful in this unplugging practice, and how to do things that are how to fill your life with some fun stuff on the times when you're unplugged. And we all are offering that the first 25 people that sign up for this digital detox guide, survival guide, that you'll get our family unplugged kit, which includes some phone storage bags, which are really cute, and some other unplugged goodies. So if you're not in the United States, unfortunately, we can't ship these little family kits outside the United States, but maybe there's a friend or a family member that you have in the US. So I definitely encourage you to sign up, get the survival guide, and unplug.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, again, we appreciate you doing that. So we've got the QR code up on the screen. Go ahead and use that QR code to go to that page. And like you said, people can sign up for that. The first 25 people, I bet there have already been 25 people, but first 25 people to go ahead and sign up will get that kit that you guys are providing, which is fantastic. So, well, very good. Kim, any last words, any parting bits of advice or words of wisdom? I'll leave this QR code up while you give your final thoughts here.
I think I would just say that, treat it like a vacation. Whether you're taking part in this challenge or you're, actually going to do it alongside with the challengers. It's just about kind of planning ahead, making it so that you can create an itinerary for yourself. The idea that we've become so dependent on technology, and, we've got people delivering food to us, and we're able to talk to people 24/7. Think a few steps ahead for yourself, so that you can make sure to have food in the house, and the items that you want, the books that you want to read, the games that you want to play. So you can really set yourself up for a really amazing 24 hours unplugged.
Yeah, yeah. And there's somebody on the chat named Stephanie said, if I didn't have my phone, people would think I'm dead. So maybe part of that routine is maybe you give people a call and say, hey, I'm going to be out for 24 hours, and make sure people know you're okay, even though your phone's
definitely.
off.
Definitely.
So, all right. Well,
good one.
I appreciate you joining us, and hope people find the resources valuable. I will, let's see. I don't know if I put the link in the description, but I will. As soon as we're done here today, I'll put the link in the description. So if anybody's watching this later, or if you're watching this now, you can come back to this video and I'll have the link to all that in the description. But for now, use that QR code. Go ahead and scan that, and that'll take you right to the page. So thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Craig, and thanks for Reviews.org. This is a great challenge.
All right. Well, have a good day. Cheers.
Thanks. Cheers.
All right. So now that we have a winner for that timer lock container, let's go ahead and announce that. And I do want to thank Kim for coming on from that National Day of Unplugging, and hope that you guys find that resource helpful. Somebody, before I started this stream, somebody in the chat was saying, this whole thing is awfully ironic, isn't it? And it is. We're talking about unplugging and distancing ourselves from technology on a live stream, but hey, that's life. We live in a very tech-heavy world, and we're not trying to tell you that tech is bad or that you shouldn't use it. We're just saying, hey, it's nice to unplug every once in a while, right? So, with that being said, okay, let's get our winner for this last round. By the way, in order to win, so we're going to email back and forth with you, but just so that you are aware, the terms and conditions are in the description below. That's for the giveaways we're doing today. You'll need to be 18 or older. You need to have a mailing address in the US because we can't mail stuff outside the US. So anyway, with that in mind, our name, here it is. Okay, so the second winner is Asad Abdullah II. Who voted smartphone. I suspect a lot of people are going to vote smartphone, but I don't know. Maybe the TV will pull it out. So Asad Abdullah II. All right, so go ahead and email us at giveaways@reviews.org. And like I said before, we need your name, address, phone number we can contact you at if we need to for some reason. And then also include in that email a screenshot of your YouTube page on your phone or your computer or whatever, just so that we can kind of match you up to who we saw in the chat. So giveaways@reviews.org. Hope to hear from you there. All right. Let's see. Alex asked me, those baffles on the wall behind you, are they for sound? Yes, those are for sound. Do a lot of YouTube videos in here, obviously. I do a lot of podcasting as well. So I've got this whole studio rigged up to at least absorb a lot of the sound that we make in here. So, all right, let's get back to our voting. Let's see, am I forgetting anything? I think we're good. Okay, so this is going to be voting round 3. I'm so excited. This is kind of where I expected it to go. TV versus smartphone. So let me pull this back up here, and you can see what I'm looking at. All right, so TV versus smartphone is going to be our final vote. Once we're done with this, I've got the names. I'm going to announce the digital detoxers, one in the US, one in Australia. So I'll announce those names, and we'll do one more giveaway after that for the timer lock container. So stick around for a few more minutes, and we will get all that ready for you. Okay, so let me make this last poll here. We're going TV versus smartphone. This could be interesting. I suspect I know what's going to win, but people have surprised me before. So not today. You haven't surprised me so much today. I kind of knew it. Okay, so I am going to start spamming the comments. Here we go. That link is coming through now. I think somebody's going to go ahead and pin it, but I'm still going to post it a few times so that we know that it has gone through. And we will wait for the results to start coming in on that straw poll. So, oh gosh, this could be a good one. TV is more than just entertainment these days, although it's mostly that, but it's more than just entertainment these days. Smartphone obviously is everything, but it's not as conducive to, say, a family environment or a group of people watching, whatever. So it's much more of a personal device, and I'm interested to see what you all decide on this. So coming through so far, smartphone is murdering, just killing this TV in the voting here. Smartphone versus TV. I'm blown away. I expected smartphone to win, but I expected it to be closer than this, you guys. Here, I'll blow it up so you can see it a little bit better. Smartphone with 92%. 92%. You would rather have a smartphone than a TV. If I were voting for myself, like my internal vote, if I could split my internal vote, it'd be like 60% smartphone, maybe. Maybe not 92, but that's very telling. It would be harder for us to give up our phones than anything else. Wow. Yeah, I mean, so somebody's saying, yeah, smartphones, you can do it all on your phone. Smartphone because it goes everywhere with me, even the toilet. Well, there is that. That's funny. Okay, so smartphone takes the cake here. Let's go ahead and crown our winner. Well, of the poll anyway. Smartphone takes it. You know what? Let's now that it's the winner, let's go ahead and blow it up. Smartphone takes it. Well done, smartphone. So of all of these 8 categories of technology that we've got here, the toughest one to give up would be your smartphone. So thank you everybody for joining in. The last round was much more lopsided than I expected it to be, but hey, at least we've got a pretty clear winner. There's no doubting the results on that one. Center that. It's making me nervous, says Lauren. Hey, I'm doing the best I can, right? This is all live. So, oh, okay. Center it. Here, how about this, Lauren? We're going to center it with here. How's that? Okay. All right. I think I got it. That's that. Oh, no, it's still. Oh, there we go. Okay. Whew. I feel like we're all right now. Okay, good. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything before we go ahead and announce the digital detoxers. So one more plug, by the way. Just if you've subscribed to the channel, you're here for the digital detox thing. So happy to have you. I do hope you check out both the channel and the website if you haven't already. Some really great content. And I can say that because I'm not the only one making it. We have several contributors on the channel who do amazing videos. We review a ton of home tech and just provide advice around all that home tech. So TV and streaming, internet issues, cell phones and cell phone plans. By the way, there's a lot of information on cell phone plans over at Reviews.org. We also do smart home and home security stuff. So a lot of that stuff, please go check out Reviews.org. There is a link in the description below, so you can go check that out. Anyway, what was the other thing I was going to mention? I think we're good. So let me get these names. All right, it's the moment. I don't have a drum. I want a drum roll here. The moment you've been waiting for, the digital detoxers. I'm going to announce these names. If your name is not one of these two, then stick around. Like I said, we are going to give away one more of those timer lock containers. And so, we can get those to a few of you at least. And if you are not chosen, if you don't get one of the timer lock containers as a giveaway, then you can still go in the description below. Again, in the description, there's a link to an Amazon page for the container that we're going to be giving away. So if you didn't get one, but you still want to go buy it, they're not very expensive. You can go check that out in that link below. Okay, so, and just by the way, that is an Amazon affiliate link. We may be compensated if you go and purchase something on Amazon, but you know the spiel. You know how it goes. Okay, all right, here we go. So, like I said, 2 winners for the Digital Detox Challenge. These people are going to be asked to go 24 hours without their technology. So the stuff that we talked about in the bracket today. So cell phones, TVs, computers, game consoles, tablets, all that stuff is going to be a no-go for 24 hours. And if that person succeeds, then they will get $2,400 for their efforts. And it'll be very interesting for us to chat with them and see how it goes. So in Australia, our Australian winner is Jasmine Eels. I'm hoping I'm getting that name right. Jasmine Eels. So congratulations, Jasmine. We're going to be emailing you about that. So we'll be in touch. In the U.S., we have a U.S. winner, and the U.S. winner is Jason Creighton. Jason Creighton is our winner in the U.S. Congratulations to both of you. You're going to be our digital detoxers. Very excited to see how that goes. Again, we'll email you both, but you are welcome to get in touch with us as well. All right. So those are our winners. Super excited for both of them. And for one more go at this timer lock container. Keep wanting to call it a lock box, but it's too cylindrical to be a box, right? It's a timer lock container. We'll pick one more person to get one of those. And what I'm going to do is have you all hop into the chat and just tell me what you would find if you were doing a 24-hour digital detox, whether you're one of our detoxers or you're using a box like this one over here, what you would find most difficult about this. Maybe it's what device, maybe it's the daily event, maybe, I can't watch my baseball game, or I can't, whatever. What would be the most difficult thing? Go ahead and hop in the comments and let me know what you think after my comment here. If you comment after that series of equal signs, then you'll be entered to win this final drawing that we're doing for today's timer lock container. And this is just kind of a way to thank you all for watching, for participating, and for sticking around after the announcement. So I couldn't Uber, says that's interesting. Okay, so you must be taking a daily Uber then. I won't play PUBG. Yeah, that would be tough. Let's see. I won't know what time it is. I have no clocks around the house. Can't talk to my family. Okay, that's much sweeter. Can't talk to my family. Can't text anyone. Cell phone would be toughest because I need it for work. Just take the day off of work, right? It's like Kim was saying earlier. Go ahead and unplug. Treat it like a vacation. Let's see. I'm a photographer. Use my phone when I'm on the go. Okay. Phones are crazy good cameras these days, aren't they? Depending on what you're using them for. They're just amazing cameras. So, all right. Just waiting for a winner to come through. We'll go ahead and cut it off there, and we'll get a winner drawn from the pile of people who have responded. All right. So once that comes through from our Reviews.org team, I will let you know who won that final timer lock container, not box, container. All right. Okay, so this person, the person who won, says that their issue would be not being able to work on my PhD thesis. Well, first of all, good luck on your PhD. That is quite the undertaking. And that person is Prabaj. I hope I'm saying that right. Prabaj. So Prabaj. That is the third winner of the timer lock container. So what I need you to do is email us at giveaways@reviews.org and include your name, address, phone number we can contact you at just in case we need to. We probably won't. But most importantly, or just as importantly, we need proof of your YouTube profile so that we know that it's you. It's that same person who we saw here on the chat. So just take a screenshot of your profile or maybe a screenshot of your comment here in the chat. Either way, that will help us to verify that you are who you say you are. So with that being said, everybody, thank you so much for joining us today. As I've said a couple of times already, I hope you stick around. I'm really proud of the channel and the site and everything that we've been building for the last, years and years now. It's been quite a journey, and it's going to be going for quite a while longer. So we appreciate you sticking with us. Subscribe, like the new videos that come out. That is a way to support the channel and help these videos be seen by more and more people. And visit reviews.org whenever you have a question about some decision you're looking to make, whether it's what streaming service to sign up for, what cell phone plan to get or to switch over to, which home security service is going to work best for your home. We have all of that stuff. So please go check that out. Hit the comments below, or hit the description below, and you'll find a link to that. So again, thank you for watching. And we're here every Friday doing live streams and giveaways. I'll be here again on Friday. So I hope to see you all then. But for now, I'll see you guys later.